Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Coffee and Current Events, and today I have another mapping update for you. Many people have been saying Ukraine will attack in the south to cut the Russian forces off in Donbass from southern Ukraine. That is possible, but because this has been talked about so frequently amongst the Western media, I think the Russians picked up on this, and that's why the Russian forces have been entrenching themselves for literally months in this region. I don't know how many forces there are in this region, but considering the fact that Putin mobilized about 318,000 men at least, and these men are likely in Ukraine, it's very possible you have 80 to 100,000 Russian forces entrenched on the defensive in the Zaporozhye and Kherson Oblast. And then you have thousands more in Crimea. So Ukraine can recapture this territory, but it'll be extremely costly. And Ukraine's either going to have a massively more big army than the Russians will. In other words, they're going to have to either outnumber the Russians by like huge proportions or bring overwhelming artillery or air support to actually break the Russian entrenchment here. So I don't think the first phase of Ukraine's spring counteroffensive will take place in southern Ukraine. I mean, we may see some operations like we just discussed that happened right here in Kherson. We may see some operations like that, and you may see things like the attack on Sevastopol. But overall, I don't think the first phase of the attack will happen in southern Ukraine because this idea is pretty well known amongst both Russian and Ukrainian sources. And the Russians have beefed up defenses all over southern Ukraine, but especially in the city of Tokmak right here, and they've also likely beefed up defenses in Melitopol. So I think Ukraine's first phase of their counteroffensive will start somewhere else, maybe Luhansk or Donetsk. That isn't to say they won't attack the south, but I highly doubt the first phase is going to be in the south.